leaving the little spot from Kitesurfing Lanka to places unknown. This is going to be a fantastic journey across the country to see unknown spots, unknown people, unknown places, unknown water. Okay, right, and here we are driving along this road, and what do we see? A young lad, probably 9 years old, carrying a homemade kite. Oh, we're in the middle of nowhere. One wouldn't expect to see anybody using a kite. Our plan is to use our kites, but this is kind of something really weird, and it's got to be a good omen. That's all I can say. Away!
How did you get into kiting?
How did I get into kiting? Well, I wouldn't say, it was kind of by design, being a windsurfer in the past, looking at this kite thing appearing on the beach. You know, there's one or two guys trying to do it, and I thought, that's interesting, yeah, let's try it, simply because it's something to do when the wind was low. Windsurfers only liked it, we only really liked it when it was blowing 20-25 knots. And nothing else to do on the beach to sit around until that happened. So this kiting thing looked as if it could be quite good. More later. At a cricket ground. I live just down the road from Lord's Cricket Ground. I come to Sri Lanka and what do I find? Cricket ground. In the middle of nowhere. Pretty exciting stuff, eh? Look at the guys all hammering away at that and practicing their cricket skills.
John, what are you having?
Well, this is what they call toddy. I don't really know, it's from the palmyra tree. We looked at that tree before. It's a really interesting shaped kind of palm tree.
Yeah.
And this is from the fruit from that. And it's fermented, and I have to say, it reminds me very much of us. We're sitting in this space with all the local people, and it reminded me very much of the cider bars we have in the olden days in England, where people sat around and tasted the cider, and it's very similar idea. This is non-alcoholic, of course, but
It is alcoholic.
maybe it's alcoholic a little bit, and you know. It's obviously very local. Where would you find this?
Taste it.
This is amazing. Well, we're off on an amazing journey! The first European ever to kite this spot.
John, what's happening?
I'm just taking a little break for a moment. Just one of those personal reasons one has occasionally when one's out in the wild. One sometimes falls short of certain things that have to happen. So I'd rather keep this one to myself. Is that okay?
It's not a good road, yeah?
Not a good road, no.
It's actually better now.
Yes, no, it's easy. To infinity, and we're not really sure what's beyond this really.
There are elephants, but on the track.
Yeah.
So I got spooked out. But we're going to the Devil's Point, located from Google Earth. Hopefully we can find it. Just stick to the track. Oh, the dust. How did that come? Oh. Devil's Point. Sideshow wind.
Little devil.
It's a bit light, but don't be the master of disaster today, okay?
Oh, God, the bloody thing's on again. Here we are. Where are we? Ah, we are in Jaffna. Oh, what a night. Sleep. Oh, somewhat different to the night before. And I feel, I wouldn't say fully charged, but ready for the moment of the day. So next, and send. Yeah?
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Or something, yeah. So that's now gone off to the other 5 people I just selected. Okay, well that's interesting, isn't it? I mean, let's see if anybody actually gets it, and then if anybody actually responds somehow. The phone's going to be hot in any moment, isn't it? Okay. Wow, look at this. On post office letterbox. Metal and a collector's item. I will take this home, I will have this in my house, but unfortunately it's stuck to the ground here and it's something to do with air conditioning system.
Tamil Jaffna song or Tamil song?
Hard rock. Hard rock beat.
Oh, but it's not the Dire Straits. Unbelievable. I'm sorry you can't see inside of what I've just seen. I've been to one of the largest Hindu temples in, well, I suppose in the world, but certainly certainly in Sri Lanka there are 3 main temples, and this is one of them. And I've just experienced a system that goes on every 5 o'clock on every day, where they effectively worship the different images within the temple, and you walk around and you see amazing effigies, and there's lots of candle lighting and a background of beating drum and trumpet playing, and basically it's an amazing event. And apparently it's been taking place for thousands of years at this place and other Hindu temples. So come on down, have a look, see for yourself, understand what these people see, and you know, there's something special here. And as a music lover, you know, one of your bands, you know, was greatly influenced.
Yes, in fact, I was reminded very much of the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles. I can imagine them coming here for the first time. And if you listen to this, how now in the background we've got lots of bell noises going with a humming noise underneath. And if you go and listen to Sgt. Pepper, you can see where the Beatles got their inspiration for some of those sound chords that they played in those days of yore. I think it was 1969, I think, Sgt. Pepper's came out. And you know, these things influence people constantly. And maybe I've never realised where these influences come from until today, which is amazing.
What the hell are you eating?
I'm not really sure if I'm eating anything. It's just a chunk of crab, and I mean, crab is never the easiest thing to eat when it's a big thing. When it's small, it's an absolute. Well, it's not gone. Here we go again by the side of the road. We're getting ready for the next leg of our tour. Well, we're very lucky to have pre-planned this.
And John taught me how to pour diesel efficiently.
And this is how to pour diesel efficiently. And we are still going to infinity and beyond.
And this is our last can.
Despite the fact that we're on our last can and cannot or can undo, as we can do with the can.
Okay. That's it.
Well, there we are. The vehicle is now filled up to the brim, not the brim, half full. So we're just hoping we can continue going well, the plan is to keep going until there's a certain level of fuel left in the vehicle, and we hope that's enough to get us home. I don't know that, but Dill has assured me that that's the plan. He, on the other hand, is now covered in diesel because, you know, that seemed like okay at the time. Can't smell what he smells like he smells like a diesel factory, of course, it's a pump, diesel pump, and he's had to go off and change, which leaves me with a camera on my own, saying my own things that he knows nothing about. And anyway, safety first, that's what we say, safety first. He's gone to change, get better, get good, and then we'll be back on the road again. To infinity! Okay, here we are off-roading again, heading down to the sea.
Which road? This road?
Right, yeah, take it right. I think it doesn't really matter, but I think
there's the sea.
Is just behind these palmyra trees.
We're the first people to go on this road, maybe. But the first kiters.
So certainly the first kiters ever.
First British. And oh, you can see the sea.
We can see the sea. Okay, but now how do we actually?
We're on a 4-wheel drive. We can just drive to the sea from here.
We could probably find the space. Yeah.
Wow, look at the launch inside. Oh, the blue color sea.
Where are we?
Karinaga.
We're heading to the most beautiful beach.
Because John cannot launch from anything else other than a sandy beach.
I don't want to, after yesterday where Dill destroyed my board, it's become quite clear that if you want to make more kite fun, you have to go to places that are not so kite eating spaces.
It seemed like we found a new spot here to kite, so to find the way. Thank God for 4-wheel drives. Whoa.
Find somebody who knows how to actually drive.
Someone can drive. So John is christening this place. The first kiter on I won't tell you the name just yet. First kiter. How's that for history? Kite!
What a day, honestly. I'm telling you guys, this has been something very special. We've met all these people on the beach. we brought everybody together thanks to kiting. Now, kiting is such an amazing subject matter. It's still new. People say, oh, I've heard about that. But these people have never seen it before. And you see how lit up they are about it all. They've had great fun watching us. We've had some good stuff. And we've got to give some look back at the history. Is only 25 to 30 years old. The people who gave us this sport deserve to have so much. They give so much to society, they don't even know what they're doing. This is a great opportunity to take something to the world that they haven't seen and bring tourism and other things to the communities that can benefit from it. So, you know, we've had a great day today. Everybody here has been lit up. They've had some great fun. There've been lots of smiles. And we didn't plan this. This planned itself. This came to us through putting a kite in the air. Pete Cabrinia, thank you. You were one of the first, you were the man who got me going, and you're a hell of a lot younger than I am. So, you know, you brought a lot to the world of sport. You probably don't even appreciate how good it is to be out here, for me and others to be able to see this sport and enjoy it.